All right, ladies, this is Alex from Mind for Attraction 2.0. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the key to having a long distance relationship and what you should do to maintain it. All right. And this is something that I wish I would have done when I had my long distance relationship. And this is something that everyone tells me they wish they would have done if when they had their long distance relationship. Okay. So let's get started. By the way, um for those who don't know, I'm having a seminar this July 8th to the 9th. It's going to be a 2-day seminar, and it's going to be around 6 hours worth of content. And in that seminar, again, I'm going to teach you guys the fundamentals of attraction, how to change yourself, and how to change your self-image in order to become more attractive and whatnot. So we're going to go very deep into the rabbit hole, and I'm going to be well, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm going to be opening up the sign up forms tonight, hopefully by tonight or tomorrow morning. So this is why I'm telling you guys this, is because the ones on the newsletter, the ones who are on my email list, which you can see on the link below, you can sign up for the link below on the email list, or you can sign up on the link above also on the cards. If you get the early bird special, which you guys, the ones in the email list, are gonna get it first, you guys are gonna be able to get to sign up for the course. You're gonna get $100 off for those who are able to sign up first. And also it's first come first serve, and there's only around 30 spots. It's gonna be around 24, 30 spots to be honest with you. But the limit, I know the limit is 30 spots. So that's how it's gonna work. So if you want to sign up first and get it at the lower price, go to the link below, sign up for the email list, and as soon as you get it, by tonight or by tomorrow, you guys are gonna be able to sign up, and you guys can be able to reserve your spot. Anyways, let's get started. This is gonna be fun. I cannot wait for that seminar. I'm excited about that. I'm actually doing it also in California that later month. But first, let's just get this one signed up, and then we'll get. If you guys live in Cali, you guys want something in Cali, and you sign up for the email list, you just email me there, and I could definitely see if something could be worked out. But let's get started. So essentially, one of the things that I wish I would have done is that when you have a long distance relationship, you usually talk on the phone, right? And you usually, interact, you usually even Skype. But there are a lot of opportunities that you guys have that you guys are just not using to create more attraction and to get them chasing you more. And this is that in my long distance relationship, I wish I would have talked to her less. I wish I would have, when you guys are Skyping and the conversation is full throttle, you feel that tension and you guys just don't want to stop talking. I wish I would have had the discipline to finish the conversation earlier than usual. Because sometimes the conversation is so intense and you guys want to keep talking to each other that you don't want to say, okay, let's finish this. But you know damn well that if something happened to the phone call, and if something like a power outage or the connection is lost, what happens? You feel pain, right? You feel pain and you miss someone, you long them more. And that's something I wish I would have done. I wish I would have. An easy way to gain power in a relationship is to be the one who ends things and who starts things. In this case, be the one who ends a conversation and the one who starts it. So for example, if you guys are talking, you be like, baby, look, I gotta go right now. What? Oh, but the conversation's so good. I gotta go. I gotta work. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. The guy is left with, damn, I want to keep talking, but she has to do this. And she has to do that. She has to do this. It gives you more power. It puts you in a position of power. And also it creates more anticipation. You're leaving more to be desired. And that's something that I wish I would have done. But the problem is that you got to have the self-control and the self-discipline. I didn't have that same self-discipline that I have now. So something that I would do if I was you is to literally use the mindfulness tactics that I teach on this channel by observing the emotion, right? Or just use the not talking to him and feeling the desire to speak to him as a spiritual practice and observe it. Like literally just say, okay, time to use this as a spiritual practice and feel the pain of having to hang up on him and observe the emotion, because it can also be therapeutic. You're literally killing two birds with one stone. you're making him attracted to you by being the one by cutting it short. It makes him want to talk to you more the next day. Also, it puts you in a position of power because you're the one who's ending things, because you're the one who's being responsible. In addition to that, it's becoming a spiritual practice. You could use that pain to become more present. And there's an easy, I'm telling you, man, I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have done that. But I know this. 90% of you guys are not going to do this. This requires discipline. This requires emotional intelligence. This requires willpower. And it requires, above all things, it requires presence, being able to be present. And this will show you how attached you are to the situation. And I'm telling you, this is a very, very easy way to get this going. Okay. This is so easy. That's and one of the reasons why you lose power is because you're showing too much interest. And one of the easiest way to not show interest indirectly, I mean by, it's kind of like, what do you like, not showing the bad way to to not show interest is to say I don't like you. That's not what I talk about. An indirect way is literally being the one who finishes the conversation. Why? Because usually that's what happens when somebody doesn't like you. They usually end the conversation early. The guy's gonna feel that. The guy's gonna say, before she would never do that, now she does do that. Fuck, I need to win her over. It's an easy way to do it, man. I'm telling you, man. And I wish, okay, so that's one thing I wish I would have done. Another thing I wish I would have done is I wish I would have talked about my not talked about my social life, but consciously told her that I have other things in mind as well. Like literally from time to time, put her in the back burner. Literally from time to time, put her second and express that. Saying, look, I wish I want to talk to you right now, but I can't. Why? Because it makes them want to earn that position for you. It makes them want to earn being the one who you're willing to put all your plans on the side just for her. You see? It's one thing I really wish I would have done. Another one would be this, because it's long distance relationship, the impulse to be around them, to talk to them is pretty intense. So another thing that I wish I would have done was I wish I would have, when she would message me, not responding as much. You know, wait a little bit longer. Allow her to see the seen sign on Facebook, to see that I saw the message but I didn't respond. And then have her say, why aren't you responding? And say, I'm sorry, babe, I'm busy. You see, because that creates anticipation. Sometimes when you're away from them, you feel like you need to validate them all the time. You feel like you have to tell them how much you like them, because you feel like you're losing them. It's quite the contrary. I'm telling you from my experience, is that when the girl I was talking to, when she stopped talking to me with long distance, she said she wasn't gonna hang out with me anymore, I still wanted her. So clearly, inflicting pain doesn't really make them not want you anymore. Clearly doesn't. That's our assumption. That's our own insecurity. What really happens is that it makes them want you more, because they're gonna be like, oh fuck, she doesn't want me. Let me look at her Facebook. They look at your face a little more, and then that's where you could begin to do some crazy shit. Because there you could start to just like doing little subtle things, like having a I don't know, like having a male friend comments on your photos more, having a male friend comment on your videos more, but make sure that guy is gay though, so that when he does tell you, who's that guy, you can say, that's my friend, man. Who is he? Oh, he's actually gay. See, the point is not to it's not like everyone has a gay friend, but the point is not to make him, is not to see that you have other people. It's just to make him fear, that it's to help him know that there's a possibility that you could lose him, that he could lose you. You see, and it makes a person work for you more. It makes a person appreciate you more. You see? Again, these are things I wish I would have done, and this is something I'm going to talk about in a seminar, and I'm going to go a lot more in depth in this. I actually didn't include this in on my outlines for the seminar, but I'm going to include it because I noticed that a lot of women asked about this subject, and I just don't talk about it that much because I've never been a big fan of long distance relationships. But it's inevitable because we have Tinder, we have OkCupid, we have the ability to communicate and to maintain a relationship. Back in my days, like back in the 80s, we couldn't do that. You know, we really couldn't keep a relationship long distance and whatnot. And oh man. And let me see. I'm reading some of the comments. How about jailmates? Well, jail game, right? Look, if the person's in prison, you got them, man. They got no other options, man. You got no competition. And okay. So anyways, So yeah, that's pretty much how you do it, man. Let me go. So let me read some of the comments. So they're telling me to have a seminar online or in MN. I'm like, I think that's Minnesota. See, if I'm gonna do a seminar online, I'd rather just create a course. To be perfectly honest with you, I'd rather create a course. I'd rather create a course from the seminar itself. That's what I think I'm gonna do. And again, the places that I keep hearing to go is to New York City, Miami, LA, and Europe, maybe London. London might be a place that I may go. But at first, let's get through fucking New York City. I'm not gonna fuck New York City. Let's get through New York City and see how that one goes out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna be. How does this apply? Someone in jail? So you really are not kidding, huh? Look, man, if you're in jail, I mean, you don't need no tactics. If you're in jail, they want you. You're the only one there, man. If you're in jail and someone's messaging you, they're hot. Like that's what I hear, right? I mean, if it's in jail, they don't have a lot of options. Come to Australia. I don't know about Australia, man. I hear there's like a zombie. There's like a kangaroo apocalypse. I don't know, man. Kangaroos are vicious. Any animal that walks upright, I'm scared of. Like it's like you could easily take me over. Kangaroos, I'm sorry, but have you been looking at pictures of kangaroos lately? They look pissed off. And I feel like they're working out. You know, like it should not have been Planet of the Apes. It should have been Planet of the Kangaroos. Because those motherfuckers, man, they hop. Like, and shit. It's crazy, man. Let me see. Yeah, man, this is gonna be pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, let me check this. Let me check my newsletter. I hope some of you guys have signed up. Let me check if you guys really are interested in this, or this is just an illusion that I'm a self-created illusion. Let me see. Let's see. I'm about to go to New York City right now. Actually, I'm actually waiting for my bus to come. Let me see. Nobody has clicked on that link, huh? That's what I see, people. Okay. So by tonight, I'm going to be sending out the link to sign up for the seminar. So just to make it clear for you guys. And if you get that link, you're gonna be able to get the early bird special, which is this. It's $100 off for $400 to $300, and it's only gonna be available for 1 day. And also, there's a limit capacity in it. So if those in the early bird special get all of those seats, then when I announce it on the YouTube channel, those who are part of my subscribers but not part of the newsletter will not have been able to sign up because the spots would have already been reserved. So that's why I recommend you guys check it out right now, because it's just you killing two birds with one stone. You guys are gonna be able to get in there, and you guys are gonna be able to get at a lower price. And also, there's no refunds, because I need to ensure that the people who are going, so that I could then make sure that I reserve the place that I'm gonna be reserving according to the people who are coming. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be financially feasible. How do I get the newsletter? You could just go click on the link below. It says it on the description. In the description, it says mindfulattraction.org/seminar. And there you guys are going to be able to sign up for that newsletter, where I'm going to be sending the email by tonight or tomorrow morning, right? And then by tomorrow night, I'm going to be opening up the vault for everyone else to sign up. By that time, there's not going to be a lot of spots left. I don't know. Look, I may look like an idiot, right? I may look like an idiot where you guys are like, oh, let's see, people are signed up and no one signed up. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I need to delete this shit. I'm like, no one's signing up for this shit. I'm deleting this video, deleting any mention I made about this newsletter. This is like embarrassing. And nobody signs up. You believe that shit? It'll be so embarrassing. Like only like 2 people signed up. I mean, all this big deal. Oh my God. By the way, people, look. If you guys meet me in person, my teeth are not this white. All right, it's not this white. People think I have glistening teeth. It's the camera. I don't have white teeth like this. It's just crazy. This is giving me unrealistic expectation. This camera is making me look decent, not decent looking, but like, better looking. All right, and so I'm just saying that if you meet me in person, don't be disappointed if I'm not. I'm 6'3" though. You know, I'm really 6'3". I'm not 5'9". But you know, if you guys see me and my teeth are not as white, or I'm not as funny, or it's just the YouTube. That's what YouTube does to people, you know. Um, um let me see. Some Colgate strips 3 days prior. That's telling me to take some Colgate strips. I'll tell you what though, I'm working out. I need some motivation to work out. So I'm like, you know what? Let me work out. You know, usually that's some motivation to work out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, you gotta use some narcissism in order to get you motivated to get to the gym, man. Let me see. Do you have Instagram? Yeah, I have an Instagram, dude. Let me write down my Instagram for those who don't know my Instagram. Give me a second. Here it is. 1 second. Instagram is Delexis. Instagram.com/DelexisP. My Snapchat is this. And Facebook is. There you go. All right. And here's a link for the. Let me see. Yes, Aziz Jewelry, you are on the live stream. The live stream. Girl, let me see. Why did you cut your hair? My barber fucked up. My barber, I told him to give me a fade, and he faded all the way up here. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Fuck that shit. Just cut my whole hair. Like he was like, I told him, all right, yo, just give me a fade, right? Because it was looking kind of crummy, right? And he was like, oh man, I got you. So he turned me around from the mirror, and I'm like, oh, he's Dominican. I trust him, right? And then I started noticing he was like going up here, and I'm like, okay, I trust him, right? He turned me around, and he was like, yo, son, how's this looking? The whole top was up, and these sides were like shut down. So it was like, it looked like a high top. And he was like, yo, that's hot, right? That's hot. And I'm like, yeah, that's hot. That's hot. But you know what? Just cut the whole thing. He was like, you don't want that? No, I'm cool, man. Just cut the whole thing. And then to make it, and then to put injury onto, to put some shit onto injury, he proceeds to give me the LeBron fade, where he faded my hairline all back. So not only did he cut my fucking hair, he made me look like I was balding. Okay. Anyways, yo, that's just crazy. Let me see. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, man. This is something is that if you guys have the options to avoid a long distance relationship, try to avoid it. Too many people in the world, man. We got billions of people, 8 billion people, man. It's a lot of people. And so you can find someone. There are people out there. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there. Yeah, man, that's just how it is. Come to North California. North California. I don't know what California is so big, man. Such a weird state. You know, such a weird state. So many different things. People told me that LA will be the best place to hold a seminar there and whatnot. So, excuse me. Do I know anything about astrology? Not that much. I'm a little skeptical about astrology. I'm very skeptical. I'm more, I try not to be into too much spiritual text. Even though I do talk about spiritual things in this channel, I try not to, because there's a lot of things I'm just about. That's cool though. You can believe, nothing wrong with that, but I'm more about it. Let me see. Let me check if some of you guys signed up. I'm gonna look at this. Tell you, man, I don't want to look dumb. I better see this sold out. Oh, one person. I see you, one person. Who was the one person who signed up for the newsletter? Let me see who you are. Thank you so much for doing that. You actually did it. LA. Yeah, man. LA, man. Like, that's one of the things. So much. I hear LA is fake. There's a lot of fake people in LA. Even the girls. It's kind of like you got to put them through an MRI scan to see what part is real, what part is fake. I was like, oh shit. Oh man, that's crazy, dude. Dude, you go, okay, look, you go here. You don't see the link? You just go to Mindful Attraction, action.org/seminar. There you go. Yeah, Rochelle. I see you, Rochelle. Let me see. Let me see if that was you, Rochelle. If that's how you say your name. Because you're gonna be my homegirl for doing that. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you, Rochelle? I know that's how you say your name. I don't say names too well. I say like Beethoven. Claire Lune. Claire Lune. You see, I don't say like words the correct way. They get pissed off. Let me see. I don't know, Rochelle. I don't see nobody named Rochelle in this newsletter. Is she lying to me? I see Tatenda. I don't know who Tatenda is. Do men not like plastic surgery? I mean, a lot of guys do. Surprisingly, right? A lot of guys like women with plastic surgery. It depends how it's done, you know. Then again, look, let me tell you this, man. Guys prefer natural, right? But there are guys who like plastic surgery. That's just how it is. Like, I can't speak for most guys, and so that's just how it is for me. Rochelle, oh, like a shell. Rochelle, like a shell. Okay. I don't know, Rochelle. I see. Do I have any? Okay, I'm reading a comment. It says Sylvia Woodley says, "Did you have any success stories?" Yeah, man. Everyone here, man. I mean, I could promise you this is that if you guys apply any, I know that 100% of the people who have applied some of the tactics that I teach have gotten results. I know that. I know that for sure. Some of you guys start writing down some results to Sylvia, to one of these unbelievers. I sound like a cult. I swear to God, I always said to myself, man, like, I don't know how people start cults. That's some crazy shit. I would hate to be a cult leader. Can you imagine that shit? Having so much attention on you, people thinking you're awesome, people thinking you're 6'3" when you're really not. No, seriously though, like that's a horrible thing. Like being admired by a lot of people, it's kind of odd, man. Like because like how you are as a person. You're not as cool as people project you to be. You have to be a crazy person to believe that to focus more on what people believe about you than what you know who you are. Like it takes a certain level of delusion for that. Monica, I'm trying to sign up, but it keeps freezing. Well, you better get a new laptop somewhere else, man. Let me see. Or what you could do, Monica, is you send me a private message on my phone, on my, what you call it, on my. You can send me a private message on my YouTube personal email. Like you know how when you go to my dashboard, you go to about and then you send personal message. You can send me a message there. Let me know. I killed at the. You said I'm reading a comment. I killed at the bar a couple weeks ago using your tactics and got 2 rock stars tripping to get back here. Damn, I don't get no rock stars, man. Get out. It's crazy. I get jealous of some of these women, man. Some of these women are dating athletes, and I'm like, I don't fuck. I've been trying to find a sugar mama this my whole life, and I know these tactics and they don't work on me so well. I feel like they work better on women women using it. It's like, let me see. It seems like you know all the games of love. Is it hard for you to fall in love? I mean, it's for me. My issue is that I don't really stay attracted to a woman as long as I want to. Even if the girl's a beautiful, a nice person, I just lose interest. I don't know why. It's weird. Like sometimes I think, man, like, it's like, is it just, am I just fucked up in the head or something, man? Because I'll be with an extremely beautiful girl, and then suddenly, a dang a part of me just loses attraction. It's not even because she's beautiful, not even because she has a bad personality. It's just that, personally speaking, it's kind of like, I hate knowing that someone's gonna be there when I get home. Like I like my privacy. Who knows? I know how things are when when you find somebody you really love, you don't mind. So that might be the thing. But still, though, I'm like, I keep an open mind. That I may be a little crazy in the head, It's one of those things. Like sometimes, for example, like when I'm with someone, I'm with a girl and she's been with me for a while, like a couple of days. I'm like, damn, girl, I need some privacy now, man. And I'll see a guy alone, and I'm like, man, I wish I was home. Isn't that crazy? I wish I was the guy who's alone, and the guy who's alone wishes he was me hanging out with a sexy ass girl. Like the grass is always green on the other side, and that's why people, women, men don't make you happy. And I'm cool with that. But it's just interesting though how I work, where I have a good attachment to myself. I think I have a good mentality, right? But just somehow when it comes to relationship, I don't get interested in women as much as people do. Like in terms of like, I want to be with you, baby. I'm not like that, right? But at the same time, I like to believe that I'm a nice, loving person. It's one of those. It really is weird. It really is weird. I find that kind of odd. Yeah, yeah. It says you like personal space, not so much commitment. But nevertheless, still though, it's not even the commitment part. It's the fact that like I used to think that, oh, I just wanted a better looking girl. Nope, that's not it. Doesn't seem like that it, right? And then I even got a girl that I actually liked, right? But after a while being with her, she was, for example, this one girl, she would come over and she would stay for like she 2 weeks. I'm like, fuck. And after like 4 days, I'm like, damn, girl. In my mind, I'm like, I think it's time for you to leave. And even when I had my personal space, when she was here, I would be like, damn, girl. I mean, I wouldn't tell her that, I wouldn't tell her that because I find it kind of awkward because I liked her. But I know that I cannot be with someone for too long. Like you need to go do something else right now. Like you need to go do homework. Who knows, man? Like it's I've accepted it. I really have. I don't know. I don't know why I tend to think like that. It's weird. It's not even the transparency. It says I feel transparency. It's not even that. It's just like I just lose interest. I don't know why. I just lose interest. Like, I'll lose interest then a couple of days later. See, that's why I know some of these things, because I'm always trying to see, wow, this doesn't make any sense. Why do I think this way? I don't know. It's weird. Let me see. Yeah, I see a title. It says you might change later in life. Yeah, I mean this may be just a phase. Who knows? Um, it might be just a phase, because with my friends, I hang out with my friends. And it's not like women are not fun. Some women are fun. A lot of women are fun, but it might be just that I just haven't found the right one. It might just be like that. Who knows, right? It might just be I might have to go. I mean, maybe gay. Who knows, right? I bet all the guys on my channel are like, oh my God, he's gay. I'm like, oh my God, he's gay. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, maybe it's a phase. Who knows, man? Who knows? So someone's like, no, it's not a phase. You just fucked up in the head. Fuck you, Rochelle. Oh man, that's funny. You see, and maybe I don't know, man. It's one of those things, man. You see that's why I'm able to tell when a guy's just fucking with a girl, when a guy's not interested, because I know how it works. I live that extreme, and yeah, man. 20 officials scared. Let me see. But you know what though? I don't get this, because I see athletes, male athletes, or even like people on Instagram where they'll fly a girl over and they'll hang out with the girl for like a weekend or a week, or they'll fly different girls. Like have one girl this week, one girl the next week, and they'll hang out with them for days, and literally enjoy their time together. So it's kind of like, okay, so these motherfuckers don't care, and they'll hang out with the girl and enjoy their time with her. But with me, it's kind of like I will like hang out with her, but like after like 1 or 2 days, it's kind of like, damn, I need to do something else right now, right? it's so fucking weird how that works out, man. I mean, everyone's different. Who knows? It really makes me wonder. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Who knows? I always think about that. It's kind of like, interesting. Then again, I mean, women, they do get to people's nerves. Nah. Some women are pretty cool. Some women are pretty cool. I've met some amazing women and whatnot. But I guess this look, ladies, this shows you that just some guys just have a like have a certain mentality. It's not you sometimes. Sometimes you could be a pretty awesome girls, and the guy could be pretty cool, and good looking, and smart, and Dominican, and 6'3" and all that sort of stuff. But he it's just, man, sometimes it's just not the right time. Sometimes you got just met in the wrong time, wrong place, wrong situation in your life. And sometimes you do resent that. You do resent life sometimes, where you say to yourself, why now? Why, man, I would have met you this time. I wish, but that's just part of life. That's just part of life. And sometimes you blame yourself, but you always got to return to reality and realize that sometimes just people, sometimes not all about you. It's not because you're just fucked up in the head. Always take responsibility and see where you went wrong. All right. But then go to the other side and take the realistic approach. Just asking yourself and seeing if the situation was even workable. If you had unrealistic expectations about it. Let me see. What does female energy feel like to you? Um, I don't know. I mean, it feels relaxing. You see, female energy is more like supportive. Support. For example, like people think life comes from women. That's not the truth. Women give birth to life. Life comes from dicks. Like literally, niggas are swimming. These little niggas, they're swimming. See, they're alive, right? And women have the egg, right? Women are supportive. You see, their life is life, and women support it. Women have that supportive vibe where you feel comfortable. You had a long day. You need some emotional support. You need someone to uplift you, and women are there. It's kind of like when men hunt, right? And women make the food, and women use what the man gives them and makes the food. Men hunt and protect their woman, right? And she does the rest. She supports the family in her own way, in terms of using the resources that the husband is providing. So yeah, that's how it is. I'm 26 years old. But yeah, I gotta go right now. Goodbye. One second. Bueno, ¿qué hacer eso? Tú no querías Florida. Tú no querías Florida. Sí, pero que eso es. Ah, pues Alan. Sí. ¿Y cuánto de taxi? Yeah, man. And my mom, she's trying to buy a house around the area, whatnot. So she's doing the tax sales. I make a video in Boston. Boston is nice. That's what I hear. Boston is nice. My favorite player is from Boston, Larry Bird. I love Larry Bird. He's my favorite basketball player of all time. But yeah, I got a bounce right now. You guys gonna sign up for that course? You guys are gonna hear from me either today, maybe, or tomorrow. When I do make a video tomorrow, is gonna be when I open the course. So yeah, See you guys later. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm still here. Imagine if I would like talk shit. I'm like, these fucking assholes. God damn, I'm tired of you guys. Imagine that. I would have like, God damn, I'm tired of these motherfuckers, man. I can't wait till I close this channel. It's kind of like when you hang up the phone, right? And you think you didn't hang up, and so people hear you talking shit. That would have been horrible, horrible. You're like, oh my God, he's an asshole. He talks shit on us. Okay, let me see. Close it right now. Let me see. Something that I know is that someone was smiling. You know how people give fake smiles, right? They be like, and then they turn away, and it's like, right? It's a real smile when when the smile finishes like this, and it's like gradual. You know what I'm saying? That's a real smile. I noticed that, and I see that in people. And like, bye. But it's like, bye, see you later, dude. Take care. All right, bye. It's just like that. All right. Anyways, yeah, go Warriors. Bye-bye.